Introducing the bottle for the first time can feel stressful, but I have a few simple tricks that help it go smoothly. I'm Lainey and I just gave birth to my third baby 23 days ago, and I'm a lactation consultant and feeding therapist. Welcome to my newborn diaries, where I'm sharing what feeding my newborn really looks like so that you can feel more prepared and less alone. The first trick I try is having someone other than myself feed him the bottle. Having someone other than me, who he usually nurses from, helps the bottle experience go a little smoother. When breastfeeding, you can see he's in a sideline position. I like to use this same position when bottle feeding. I know that kind of seems strange because you typically see people cradling their baby and bottle feeding them. How he's positioned right now, I basically just shift him so that his head is near my knees and his feet are by my stomach. When feeding in a sideline position, they can breathe easier because they're not breathing up against gravity. And a lot of bottle feeding for them is coordinating their sucking, swallowing, and breathing. The more control they have when they bottle feed, the better. It decreases their chances of being overwhelmed or choking on the bottle and just helps it be a positive experience for them. Another trick I do is offer a tiny amount. I think of it as a little snack or little dessert after a breastfeeding session. I typically will use just some milk that I collected in my milk collector. A little snack bottle is good because you don't want to overwhelm them and you don't want to pressure them with the responsibility of taking a full bottle for their feeding, for their nutrition. So starting with something that's just small and a bonus is a really good start. Along with that, to keep it really low pressure, I always offer it after a breastfeeding session and never before. I don't want him super hungry and disorganized for the bottle. When I actually offer the bottle, I always place it on their upper lip first and then bring it down towards their lower lip and let them open up and latch onto it. I always want him to lead the way and not force anything on him. Anything in and around their mouth, I want to keep really positive. I'm trying to avoid any bottle refusal or aversions, and so that is one way I do that. As he's latching onto the bottle, I always start with the nipple empty and slowly fill it up as he begins to suck. I don't want his first couple sucks on the bottle to shoot milk out at him and overwhelm him. We got some gas we need to pass. I always do paced bottle feedings. When babies eat, they coordinate their sucking, swallowing, and breathing, and ideally they take breathing breaks. To avoid choking or getting overwhelmed, we'll tip the bottle and place it on his lower lip and give him a chance to take a few breaths before letting him relatch again. If I notice any gulping, choking, sputtering, big eyes, looking overwhelmed, then I offer pacing. The last thing I do is I always use a slow flow nipple. We really want to have them be in charge, take the lead, have control over the flow, and have it be a really positive experience. It is bittersweet, but tomorrow we are wrapping up our newborn diaries. I will share with you one more update about Cooper's tongue tie and introduce to you my next educational series, which will help you feel confident latching your baby.